That's all they could file in the case. But see, they filed this like on the 6th. They didn't send us copies of this. Now, so if they couldn't answer and this is all they put in there, then they're toast. I think we won. I mean, I never really say won or whatever, but these people went and sat the hell down. It looks like, because they ain't answered nothing. So, so we're going to go in next week with we was just there yesterday. Or I think it was yesterday. I don't even know what day it was. Yeah, yesterday. And Henry was found there, and they were giving him a hard time. And then he called me, and I thought we were just on a speakerphone while I'm talking. I mean, on the phone while I'm talking in his earpiece, and he had me on speakerphone. And so they were giving him. I could hear a lot better, so I didn't think about that. But anyway, so some lady came up and started getting off. And I said, "Who is that lady with the loud mouth?" And she said, I'm Demetra. I'm on speak about. No, I didn't say that. I said, Demetra, I'm Coach Neighbors, and I got a loud mouth too. Oh yeah, they didn't want to talk to me. And Henry said that I had them all stirred up down there, trying to tell me that we need to follow the rules. No, we didn't follow no rules. We ain't follow no policies either. We follow the damn rules. And people got no sense. I just keep looking at this. Because we're about to look at the package that cost this. $300 package is jammed up, and we got some other people at the gate, at the door. We got Nikki at the door. She's in New York, and she had to take and put her big girl pants on and boots, and figured out how they, when the first day she left and they jacked her over, and she figured it out. She was on top, and then she went down on the second day, and she started talking some trash. And I think the third day she went down there, she paid for the premium service that I have, and I actually emailed them a letter and all the documents that she's going to be filing. I emailed it to them from my business email address. Bam! Yeah. And she said they had a whole little different attitude when she went down there today. Got all her stuff put the way it need to be. So she lined up in the same position Henry was in. This is the end of the 4th week for Henry. And they wouldn't accept this temporary restraining order. He was down there yesterday, and they wouldn't accept the notice of preservation, which is the document that you jam in their face after you file the RICO that lets them know that you're going to be seizing their property and then all their stuff that's connected to the reason. Oh, it's hot. Oh, so they didn't take that one. Okay, but they did take the demand to dismiss. Really was, like I said, when you're doing the check down, if they're going to accept a demand to dismiss, but turn down the other fire, that was real fire, then maybe they see the light. Can you see that every shot of the light? It's not a church song, but there is a song. We'll be jamming on it one of these days. So we got Henry at the gate after the sheriff thing, and we did a few things in Henry's case. We got a few videos showing you guys. One of the main things that we did, and so we didn't have time, for him to give me paperwork so the first thing I had to do is, okay, I need to get what we need to have in place for Henry structured. So I made the lawsuit, the RICO, and I went with the RICO because we found out when we're doing the RICO, okay, they want to stall. They start playing hot potato. The judge don't want to take responsibility. They start switching it around and sending it all over the place, or they just make them, like in this case. I didn't know how. I never thought they would do this. Just okay, they filed something, but it doesn't matter. And this is just how we handle the state situation here. And the goal is to get your deed out of their office, get your deed delivered. That's the goal. And the big picture goal. The small picture goal is beat them over the face with this. The RICO thing, it's a whole new layer of stuff. And then you come in with your notice of fraudulent conveyance and your notice of less pendants and a judicial notice of less pendants that you actually file right in the case, like a document.